And here we are, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to show you how to earn 1.2 million credits getting down and dirty with a bit of rallying. So on single player campaign we're going to go across to World Circuits and we're going to try something different. We're going to go across to Colorado Springs and we're looking at the circuit experience where we can earn 1.2 million credits in this Ford GRB car. So for this one we've got 3 sectors. So sector 1, 2 and 3, and then you've got your 1 lap attack with all your time targets there that you're looking at to get your gold, silver and bronze. So when you're ready, click on to sector 1. Now it has got your times in the top right hand corner of your friends that have already done this challenge, but since you update these have been wiped, so if they're not there that is the reason why. Well, we're going to have a look at the first sector. This first corner is absolutely flat out, making sure you get this tight at right hand side as possible. Just come to the left at the end of this black barrier. When you just pass that, you're hitting the brakes and really swing this car in on the left hand side. Use all the grass on the inside and keep turning as you go over the crest of the hill. A lot of blind corners in this first sector, so again we're turning right before we go over this crest of the hill there. Use all the grass on the inside. Change up to 5th. You can see now there's a little kind of divot in the road. Just as we pass that little bump there, we're going to hit the brakes just there. And turning right straight away, really kind of swing this car in, aim for that kind of white barrier on the inside, accelerate into the gear, and that's the first sector done and adjusted. Quite a tricky one, a lot of blind corners and blind apexes, so turning in earlier than you think is the name of the game. Really get this car drifting. So first sector done, and we're looking at sector 2 now. As you start with this left-hander, flat out, come to the left. When you kind of come out these shadows, you're looking at that marshal on the right hand side and the shadow on the floor next to that marshal. You brake in to kind of get to that shadow. And we're going to go down to 3rd gear and again really swing this car in. Don't be afraid to really swing it in. It's a different driving style than what you used to do in Gran Turismo, but you're going to be trying nice and smooth. Really kind of swing this car around. Tap the brakes for this left hander. Stay as tight to the left as possible as this opens up this right hander. At the end of this kind of blue Michelin sign, as this comes out of shot, it's going to tap the brakes and swing this car in. Staying in 3rd gear. And again, a little tap on the brakes just to get that car rotated. Got a little jump, so be careful not to turn too much into this jump. And then there's the line. So you come across for 25.382, and that's good enough for gold. Good enough for P1 in our friends ranking at the time. So sector 3, the last sector of Colorado Springs. Looking for lap time, we're at sector time should I say, 37.2 seconds, so quite long sectors. So as we come over this jump, I'm just going to come off the accelerator, hit this jump in 4th gear. This right hander absolutely flat out, stay to the right hand side. So if you're hitting all nasty bumps in the road. You see this marshal on the left hand side, these are the last marshals that you come to. You're looking for this pole just after that marshal. As you get level with that pole, that's when you're going to hit the brakes. Difficult to see at full speed, but you're going to be braking as you get there. And as you brake in, you're turning in, try and stay tight, but there's a nasty little bump just there. If you get that wrong, it sends you absolutely flying. This right left, now all we're doing is coming off the accelerator, just playing accelerator, really turning quite early. We've got a little tap of the brakes there, just to help us with that change of direction, just to turn into that left hander. Last corner coming up, we see that marshal on the right hand side. Now, as we get level with that marshal, we're going to hit the brakes. We're going to stay in 4th. Yeah, stay in 4th gear and accelerate and power out and come across the line. And that's the final sector done and dusted. And come across for a 36.158, which again is good enough for gold. And that's a lap. It's a very tricky lap. Can be quite difficult. Might take you a few attempts. But we're going to show you the 1 lap attack. Now we've shown you all the sectors and break everything down. Very difficult to kind of find some real braking references. It's more about feel, to be honest, this one. We'll give it a go and let me know what you think. Can be quite difficult. Remember to turn in a lot earlier than you actually think. So this right hander, flat out in 5th gear, absolutely flat. End of that sign, we're really swinging this car in 4th gear. As close to that fence on the left hand side as you can. Again, just swinging it right. Can go a little bit tighter there as well. Into 5th gear, there's a little bump there. Change down to 3rd gear. So first sector done and dusted. Coming to that second sector now, so stay left. Looking for that marsh on the right, just there. We're going to hit the brakes. Down third gear, stay tight once again. These are really long corners to get right, so really hold that corner. And this left-hander as well. Stay to the left, it opens up that right-hander. As we come to the jump, a little top of the brakes. Get that car turned in, over the jump, and we're flat out now. Going to hold fourth, change up to fifth. Looking for those marshals on the right hand side, just there. We're going to hit the brakes. You can see that, hit that bump. Don't want to go too fast over that bump, like I said, that will send you absolutely flying. That's little sector, a little top of the brakes, just swing it left. Looking for the marshal on the right, there's a little brake reference just there. Drop down to third this time round, accelerate in third gear, up into fourth, and that is the lap of Colorado Springs. Come across for a 1 minute 20.314. A very busy lap, and can be quite difficult, like I said before, to get gold, but well worth to go to get your 1.2 million credits. Speaking of which, we come across to exit and exit again, and let's have a look at the rewards. So 48,000 credits just for doing the actual event itself. For the circuit experience, as you earn all bronze, you get 200,000 credits. And all gold gets you your 1 million, so 1.2 million credits. Not a bad effort for a few minutes work. Like I said, this is a nice little different challenge than we're used to. A different driving style on Gran Turismo, which sometimes I think is quite nice to do that. Nice to have a change, as we're so used to driving in GR3 cars and GR4 cars around most of these circuit experiences. Always nice to throw in a rally one. And we've got one for the Lake Louise as well, in the snow, which would be quite fun, so we'll have a look at that one soon as well. And if this does help you, like and subscribe to the channel. We'll do a lot more of these moving forward, and trying to earn you big credits for doing as little as possible. And circuit experiences for me are great fun, great little challenge. It's so easy to earn such big money rather than taking like an hour-long race, or half an hour races, kind of 40-minute races. The negative side to these, it is a one-off payment, so you can't, once you've done completed your sectors and your one lap attack, you can't carry on doing it again to earn another 1.2. It is a one-off payment, unfortunately, but still worth a go. A few minutes work. Let me know what you think of this challenge. Would you like these circuit experiences? Do you like rallying? I mean, there's not much in the game on rallying, to be honest, but would you like to see more rallying? Would you like to see more kart tracks on there, more karting, more different events? Let me know what you think in the comments. But for now, that's me done. Enjoy the credits, have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. Laters.